Ladies and gentlemen, the crowd is on fire, the world is watching, and now she's here. The one and only Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, when a dream learns to sing. Some people are born under the spotlight, but Taylor Swift was born under the light of ambition. She was born on December 13th, 1989, in Reading, Pennsylvania, USA. Raised on a Christmas tree farm in the small town of Wyomissing, her childhood was filled with melodies, notebooks of lyrics, and quiet afternoons learning to write music, even at just 10 years old. Even as a child, Taylor showed incredible determination. At just 11, she stood outside record labels in Nashville, the heartland of country music, handing out her demo CDs. Doors closed, rejections piled up, but Taylor never gave up, because she knew they might ignore a name, but they couldn't extinguish the light of someone who believes in themselves. From teenage dreamer to global icon, at 16, Taylor released her self-titled debut album, Taylor Swift. With songs like Tim McGraw, she caught the attention of America with the voice of a teenage girl whose words felt like they were pulled straight from a diary. But she wasn't just a singer, she was a storyteller. Every song was a slice of life, a piece of a young soul navigating love, fear, hope, and growth. From the fairy tale sweetness of Love Story to the anthemic You Belong With Me, Taylor built an emotional universe where millions found pieces of themselves. Brave enough to evolve just when she'd conquered country music, Taylor made a bold move. She went full pop with 1989. It was a global explosion. No more soft curls and sundresses. Now came Shake It Off. Bold and carefree, blank space, sharp and witty, and style, sleek and confident. She told the world, "I'm not bound by genres or expectations. I am my own." Success followed success. But Taylor never stopped fighting, this time for ownership of her music. When her former label sold the rights to her early work without her consent, Taylor didn't complain, she created. She began re-recording her albums under the tag Taylor's Version, turning pain into empowerment. A quiet revolution, done in her own words, on her own terms. A storyteller with heart, Taylor Swift is more than a star. She is a companion to millions of hearts. During the uncertainty of the COVID-19 pandemic, she dropped Folklore and Evermore, soft, introspective albums that soothed and comforted. When women's voices were silenced, Taylor raised hers. When the world needed kindness, she was tipping backstage staff, hugging hospital patients, or quietly thanking a ticket taker with a $100 tip, not for show, but from the soul. More than a star, a symbol of a generation. At every Taylor Swift concert, millions sing, cry, laugh, and grow together. Not because she's perfect, but because she's brave enough to be imperfect. Because she shows us that we can fall, be misunderstood, get hurt, and still keep dreaming, still keep writing, still keep singing. From a girl on a Christmas tree farm with a guitar too big for her arms, Taylor Swift has become a woman rewriting the music industry. With her heart, her grit, and her truth. And maybe that's the biggest lesson she gives to the world. No matter who you are or where you're from, your voice can change something. So keep writing, keep dreaming, and never stop singing your own song. Taylor Swift. The relationships that built steadfast heart. Behind the dazzling stages and the roar of millions of fans, Taylor Swift is a woman who knows how to love, how to cherish, and how to hold tight to the most meaningful relationships in her life. Family, where the artist's soul was nurtured. Taylor was born into a middle-class family in Reading, Pennsylvania. Her father, Scott Kingsley Swift, worked as a stockbroker, while her mother, Andrea Gardner Swift, was a marketing manager. But more than their professions, they were Taylor's quiet, unwavering companions throughout her journey to success. Her bond with her mother, Andrea, is one of the most beautiful and well-known aspects of her life. Andrea wasn't just a mother. She was her first manager, her travel partner, her backstage shadow. When Andrea was diagnosed with cancer, Taylor poured her emotions into the heartbreaking ballad, Soon You'll Get Better, a song whispered with love that moved the world to tears. It showed that no matter how high she climbs, Taylor's heart always returns to its roots. Taylor's younger brother, Austin Swift, is also her close friend. Though he pursued acting, Austin has always supported his sister, and in interviews, Taylor has described him as an essential part of my life. Love, pages of a diary written in song. Taylor Swift is famous for love songs drawn from real life, not because she writes about love, but because she bravely shares what she's lived. From teenage romances to deeply personal heartbreaks, her music is an emotional journey set to melody. She's had relationships with several well-known figures like Joe Jonas, Harry Styles, Calvin Harris, but perhaps the most profound was her 6-year relationship with actor Joe Alwyn, a love that was quiet, deep, and heartbreakingly tender in its end. Rather than casting blame, Taylor turned pain into poetry, writing reflective songs like The Archer and You're Losing Me, showing the quiet solitude and understanding of a woman who has loved with her whole heart. More recently, she has been linked to NFL star Travis Kelce. Coming from two different worlds, music and football, they found connection in the simplest moments. Taylor has been seen supporting him at games, while Travis stood by her during music video shoots and even joined her on hospital visits. Fans believe she may have found someone who sees her not just in the spotlight, but in her quiet moments too. Friendship, bonds that weather time. Taylor is someone who deeply values authentic friendship. Her famous squad of close friends includes names like Selena Gomez, Blake Lively, and Gigi Hadid. In an industry often filled with competition and comparison, Taylor chooses to lift others up, protect them, and stand side by side with other women, embodying a bold spirit of empowerment. Her friendship with Selena Gomez, in particular, has lasted over a decade, a true testament to loyalty. Selena once shared, "Taylor is the sister I go to for advice, the one who listens without judging." Connection is strength. Family, love, or friendship, Taylor Swift approaches every relationship with sincerity, gratitude, and vulnerability. She doesn't hide her pain, but she never hides her love either. That's why her music touches so many hearts. Not because it's perfect, but because it's honest. Taylor shows us that you don't need a crowd around you, just the right people. The ones who make you feel brave enough to live, love, and be unapologetically yourself. If you'd like me to talk about other famous people, feel free to drop a comment below.